buzz in the air as we are underway here in this playoff tilt. Washington's looking to break out of their own end. Taken along the wall by Beauvillier. Great positioning by the defender. Skates in the crease. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Thompson.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
And now it's to Chychrun. The Capitals will play from the defensive zone. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Puck grab by Chychrun. Moves it quickly over to Holloway. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Ovechkin's getting called for 2 minutes here by the officials.
Start of the game, you want to set the tempo and dictate pace, and now you're killing a penalty.
The Blues get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
With a scoreless game, James, an opportunity to go up by one. They'll want to gain possession right off the draw and set the tempo.
Clearing attempt. From the point, they take control of it. Great pressure to force the turnover by Jordan. The Blues are in transition. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away.
Thompson's finding a way to play his best hockey when it matters most, and that's in the playoffs. I mean, coming off of a playoff shutout, and then again continuing the trend with some good saves tonight.
Feeds the puck to Bushnevich. Slides it over to Neighbors. Here they come on the attack. Sends the pass over. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Another face-off looming here on this power play. St. Louis goes to work in the offensive zone. Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing on all cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest threat on the ice, and he makes sure that he redirects that puck.
St. Louis has it in the open ice. Takes a shot. Washington's got the puck shorthanded. Puck cleared from the defensive end. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. Moves the puck over to Holloway. Solid check to slow him down. Washington's regained possession of the puck. Passes it over to LaPierre. Takes a shot. Nothing.
Sometimes players get into those scoring areas and they try and get a little too cute, and that's a result right there, not hitting the net.
Takes the feed.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Washington's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. Here's a short pass to McMichael. Scrum along the boards. Picked up along the way by McMichael.
Ovechkin's penalty is almost expired.
And he denied that opportunity. They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. Sorta's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Trying to dump it out. And he gets the job done. Big thumbs up clearing that one. Considered a win for the penalty killers as the power play fails to execute.
That's a great power play unit, James, and they're not going to feel great as they head off to the bench and it gets killed without the score. But they can keep their heads held high as they had a lot of execution. They found ways to get scoring opportunities on net.
Scoops up the puck here. Moves it around along the half wall. Washington's got control of it now from their own end. The Blues have it in the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Sorta. The Capitals played along the boards. And now it's grabbed by Buchanan. Turns him away. Takes the feed. Rolling a miss. Grabs the puck and looks to make something happen. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Buchanan. Quick feed to Sorta. The Capitals take over on possession. The Blues have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Puck picked up by Porchenko. Picked up along the boards by Duhane. The Capitals move the puck in the defensive zone. Grabbed along the boards by Van Riemsdyk. The Blues gain control of the puck. Handles the puck. And they send it right back to him. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Taken by Duhane. The Blues carried along the wall. Sends it out front. He scores! What a play!
It's such a tough shot to read, to be able to catch the puck on your backhand and be able to release it quickly. You have to control it, and that's why it's so unpredictable.
The Blues were looking for a good start in this one, and they have certainly accomplished that with the first goal of the game just minutes in.
Well, they would have talked about making sure that they establish some presence and some pace in the game, in particular in the opening frame, James. But to get up a 1-0 lead on your opponent just minutes into the game, that is a fantastic start.
Puck picked up in the open ice. Washington's got the puck. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Unable to reach that one. Slides the puck over. The Capitals look to start the transition game. Quick pass to McMichael. Knocks the puck down with a stick. And now it's grabbed by Suter. And there's the save! And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. St. Louis leads it 1-0. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Works it across to Neighbors. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
From the boards, he takes that pass. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. From the neutral zone now. The Capitals get a hold of the puck along the boards. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. That's blocked. Looks to make a play over to Roy. Reaches out and uses the stick. Passes it to Finley. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. Washington's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Binnington's going to keep and hang on for the whistle and just slow it down a little bit here.
As a goaltender, you always have to be mentally focused and ready to make a save, James. He hasn't been busy this period, but they're in the lead, so it's a safe play. He elects to hold on.
The Capitals win it. Dishes it off. And the long-range shot goes off target.
He really bared down on his stick on that one. He got the velocity behind it, but it was nowhere near the net.
Throws it in. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. The Capitals pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Moves it to Van Riemsdyk. Moves the puck along the half wall. The Capitals scoop it up along the boards. And a little physicality ends that threat. Slides it across. And makes the save.
Sometimes when you have no time to think and make these types of saves, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Oh, they'll be forced to start over from center as the puck leaves the zone. Puck scooped up by Van Riemsdyk. With possession along the wall. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. The Blues have it now. Gets it over to Thomas. Fires it on net. Oh, wow, what a bad save by Thompson. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. We got a 1-0 game to this point. The Blues take possession here inside the offensive zone. Moved up ahead after a nice pass from the right wing. Oh, he had the answer on that one. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. Strome's won the draw. Look out! Turned aside with the glove by Binnington.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
Moves it quickly over to Berggren. Too many bodies in the way. Taken along the wall by Chychrun. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Angles it over to Sandin. Grabs control of it at the point. Sends a pass over. Here's a short pass to Ovechkin. Puck grab by Kessel. And he coughs it up with the pass. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Washington still down here in the first despite the multiple scoring opportunities. Buchnevich has won it in their own end. Binnington's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. The Capitals win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. The Blues gain possession. Feeds the puck across to Parayko. And a stiff break setup. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Taken by Ferrari. The Capitals have the puck now. And it goes off a stick. Puck picked up by Parayko. A little crash and a banging forces the turnover. The Capitals play it near the point. Glove save made by Binnington. And he moves it up to Thomas. He carries the puck up along the wing. Picked up along the wall by Roy. Directed over to Dubois. And now it's grabbed by Wilson. And that pass is redirected. The Blues get a hold of the puck in their own end. Ferrari stick handling in his own zone. Misses wide of the net.
Hockey is a game of inches, and you know these athletes take so many shots on net in practice. And in this one, just over-rotate, under-rotate, but nonetheless misses the net.
Moves it to Buchnevich. Puck scooped up by Parayko. Takes the return feed. Great poke check on the reach. St. Louis has it in the open ice. Puck grab by Fowler. Long pass across the ice. Off the glove. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Past the midway mark in this period, the Blues lead it 1-0. They win the draw and go on the attack. The Capitals play it along the boards. Ovechkin's got it in the offensive zone. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. Good heads-up play with the bank pass. Washington's got a hold of the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Here they come on the attack. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Scooped up along the wall by Ovechkin. Taken by Chychrun. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. From the point, looks to make something happen. Slides it to Leonard. Sent into the offensive zone. The Blues gain possession along the wall. Possession along the boards. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Puck picked up by Drouin. Gets the glove on it. And he puts it away to Chisholm. Misses! Moves the puck. Trying to get out of the defensive end. It's still in the zone and taken by a teammate. Quick feed to Tucker. St. Louis has it against the half wall. And that's a great heads-up play by Chisholm.
That's both poor puck and game management, James. When you're up, you want to make sure that you protect the lead. Just a product of trying to do too much there. Sometimes a safe play is the best one.
Grabbed along the boards by Tucker. Pushes it across to Kyrou. They put the puck into the offensive end. Slides the pass over to Chisholm. The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. And takes the feed. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Washington's got the puck. Slides it on over to McMichael. The Blues have a hold of it in the defensive zone. The Capitals have it against the wall. Picked up along the boards by Broberg. The Blues take it across the blue line. St. Louis looks to attack. Off a stick and they can't connect. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Taken along the wall by Parayko. Washington's got the puck here in the open ice. Slides it across to Duhaime. Gets the puck over to Drouin. And that's broken up by Chisholm. Great defensive effort with the stick. Picked up along the wall by Parayko. And he passes it up ahead to Kyrou. Stoppage in play, offside the call. The Capitals are looking to even things up here. They've had plenty of looks, but they still trail in the first. Washington's won the draw. Wicked slap shot. Wide. Takes a wrist shot. Denies him in close.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
The Capitals look to start the transition game. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Poked away in the defensive end. Washington's got the puck along the boards. And he takes the feed. Oh, what a save as he denies them again.
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back.
Chychrun's taking it from his own end. Slides it diagonally to Barabari. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Oh, and just gets a piece of it. Scooped up along the wall by Wilson. Stop that one. They gain the zone from the left side. Washington's got the puck in the defensive end. And now he angles it across to Duhaime. The Capitals take it along the wall. And the defenders come up with the puck. Nice zone entry from the right side. Shot! Too much traffic in the lane. Tries to feed it over to Duhaime. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Looking for space inside the D zone. And now it's grabbed by Chychrun. St. Louis has it in their own zone. Slides it across to Berggren. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Puck scooped up by Parayko. Shuts him down. Quick pass to Barabari. Grabbed along the board by Duhaime. Fires it into the offensive zone. Quick pass across to Berggren. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Handles the pass at center. From the left side, takes it at center. Puck grabbed by Dubois. Fantastic save!
Binnington's made a great quality shot look easy. I mean, he is so efficient. He's dialed in, he tracks, and he makes the save.
Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. The Capitals have manufactured a lot of chances here in this first period, but they still find themselves trailing late. The Blues come up with a defensive zone draw. Moving into the attacking zone. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. Washington's got the puck. Moves it to Van Riemsdyk. Washington's got possession here in the neutral zone. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Streaking into the attacking zone for the right. Slams the puck down low. The Capitals gain control of the puck. Picked up along the boards by Ovechkin. Washington's got it in their own zone. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Works it across to Van Riemsdyk. And he takes the dish. From the slot. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Oh, spectacular save on the play.
Wow, James, was he ever dialed in that sequence of saves? I mean, 1, 2, multiple saves here. His D's got to help him out.
Puck exits the zone. St. Louis has it near the wall. They score! And it's back-to-back tallies!
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. Well, this is an incredibly intelligent shot, James. It's recognized that there's net front presence in front of the goaltender, who's dropping to a butterfly to try and take away as much net as possible, and it finds its way through. You can see the frustration on the coach behind the bench here. His team didn't come ready to play, and nothing he says or does makes a difference right now.
Washington's put a lot of pucks on net so far here in this first period, but they still find themselves trailing late. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. And they'll go the other way with a great play by Holloway. Denies that opportunity. And that's off a stick. And the puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to regroup. And he sends it across to Thomas. Poked away by Kessel. And he keeps that one out.
This is a fantastic save, James, and he makes it look easy. He's bobbing, he's weaving, trying to find the puck. He out-battles the players in front of him to make it.
Washington's got the puck against the half wall. Grabbed along the board by Sorda. Looks to start the transition game behind the net. Washington's got possession of the puck. Inside the offensive end, now down the left. Good defensive stop with the poke check. St. Louis has the puck. Sends it over to Kyrou. Great time to come up with the interception. Big time stop there.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Chychrun's going to play it against the half wall. Taken by Kessel. Picks up the puck. The Blues get a hold of the puck in their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Taken along the wall by Ovechkin. Puck picked up by Broberg. Moves it quickly over to Porchenko. Comes up with the block. LaPierre's got it in the defensive end. Washington's on the attack. Here's a pass in front. And that goes off someone in front. Broberg's got the puck in his own zone. Takes the feed at center for the right wing. Picked up along the wall by Kyrou. The Capitals have it from their own end. And that's poked away by Porchenko. And a great save. Scooped up along the wall by Sandin. Return pass. Grabbed in the open ice by Sandin. Neighbors works the puck in his own zone. Feeds it over. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Here's a chance. And that goes off a player. Sends it over to Sandin. Nice zone entry on the before the clock winds down.
Well, some high-octane offense here. We call that the 200-foot play in basketball. It goes one way, then all the way down the other end. These teams are trading scoring chances right now.
Washington's down, but not out. They've had chances. They just haven't capitalized. The Capitals take possession off the faceoff. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. And that concludes the first 20 minutes of play. Second period action. Stick around. Closing seconds of the first intermission. Savalsky, pounder. Here comes period number 2. And they'll get after it here with period number 2 now officially underway. All right, Pounder, put your analyst hat on here. We've played already a period. What do you make of this one?
Binnington's been fantastic in the game so far, James. I mean, he's the only reason his team is still in it.
Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Oh, and he reaches out with the glove save. Wow! Binnington's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Washington's put a lot of pucks on net here to this point, but they still trail early in the second. The Capitals win the draw. Nice defensive robbery with the stick. Picked up along the boards by Thomas. Here's a centering pass. Off a stick, and they can't complete the play. Grabbed along the boards by Ovechkin. That's intercepted. From the right side, they gain the zone. On the attack along the boards. Here he is with the backhander. And a strong effort on that play.
Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. Their foundation, the lower half, is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Blues are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. Offense his own face-off, and he wins the draw. And that's a great read to force the turnover.
Washington's been excellent tonight, James. They found ways to work hard on and off of the puck, and when they're away from it, they've really done a great job of being in good position to be able to take away lanes and angles, seams, you name it. But it has to translate to something. This is still a close game.
Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. That's kicked away with the pad by Binnington. Taken along the wall by Wilson. Here's a short pass to Chisholm. Shot! Oh, how did that stay in? What a save by Binnington. And he was locked in on that save as play continues. They're getting a goal in there, my goodness! And some good footwork to kick it away. And now it's grabbed by Pairings. They fight for it along the boards. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Washington's put a lot of pucks on net. Now they just need to put one past the goaltender, still trailing in the second. Sort of won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. Quick feed to Leonard. St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Quick pass to Sorda. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Lots of time left in this period. We've got a 2-0 game here tonight. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Passes it over! Redirected off one of his own line mates there. The Blues played along the wing. Puck moved over to Sorted. They go on the attack through center. Here's a shot. Oh, what a save with a glove. Picked up along the wall by McMichael. Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway. Along the half wall with the puck. Taken by Leonard. St. Louis gains control of the puck. Shuts him down. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. The setters will glide into the dot. Washington's got a hold of the puck. And that pass attempt is deflected. Passes the puck over to Duhaime. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. The Capitals have it against the wall. Puck scooped up by Suter. And now it's grabbed by Fowler. St. Louis plays it against the boards. The Blues gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. From the point, they take control of it. Kessel's lugging the puck. Takes the feed. Moves it to Suter. Face-off coming up as the puck goes up and over the glass. The Capitals have had more scoring chances, more shots, but they still trail early in period number 2. Dubois gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. He grabs the puck here at the point. Stops it with a glove! And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Lots of time left in this period. St. Louis is enjoying a 2-0 lead. The Blues win it in the defensive zone. Thomas takes the puck. Moves it quickly over to Tucker. Excellent stick work on the play. Angles it over to Protas. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Whiffs on that. Huge steal in his own end. The Capitals pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Quick feed to Wilson. Gives them nothing in front. Scooped up along the wall by Tucker. Looking to set up offensively. Cuts to the paint. Answers the call with a big save. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Strome's won the draw here in their own zone. Oh, hello! Comes up with the puck with a quick steal. Nice flick of the stick. Carries it across the line. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. Washington's won the draw in the neutral zone. Moves it up through the middle from the right. The Blues have it now. The Capitals have it in the offensive end. Puck loses his check. He's on a breakaway. Washington's got the puck in their own end. Dishes it to Barabari. St. Louis has possession of it now. Here's a short pass to Beauvillier. The Blues take possession in the defensive end. Washington's got possession at center. The Capitals move it ahead. Puck battle along the boards. Puck gets loose. We'll get some flow again here. And the puck is scooped up here into the open ice by Ovechkin. The Capitals gain possession and forces a huge turnover here with the steal.
When you're trailing in a game, sometimes you try and do too much. You're overly aggressive, and you try and do a high-risk, high-reward play, and that's exactly what happens here. Unfortunately, it goes the other way.
Washington's trailing at the midway mark of this one, but it's not for a lack of scoring chances. All sorts of shots, just no finish. Slides it diagonally to Leonard. Here's a Oh, trying to put it in the corner and just missed that one.
Well, hockey is a game of inches, and a great shot just misses.
And he takes the pass. Tries to feed it over to Chychrun. Can't get a hold of that pass. The Capitals have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Moves by the check. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Drouin. Quick pass across to Thomas. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. That's not going to fool him. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Nearing the midway mark of the period. And it's a comfortable 2-0 lead we're looking at right now. The Blues will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Big time stop there. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. Finley's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Across the line. The Blues get a hold of the puck. The Capitals have it in the offensive zone. Quick pass to Tucker. The Blues will play it in their own end. Takes the bank feed. And offside, we'll get a reset here. Washington's got to find a way to break on through. They've had plenty of shots on net, and yet they trail here in period number 2. The Capitals get a hold of the puck off the draw. Looks the puck into the offensive zone corner. Phenomenal save with the glove to knock it away. Picked up along the boards by Dubois. And a great save. Puck picked up by Wilson. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. Washington's looking to break out. And now it's over to Dubois. Taken by Broberg. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. St. Louis plays it along the wing. Denies him! Whistle blown, stopping the play.
Sometimes you have a conversation with the official just to give them the heads up that you're not happy. So setting the tone, setting an undercurrent because they've been more penalized.
St. Louis is set to go back to work on the power play.
James, I think this is a critical moment in the game. You've had multiple opportunities on the power play. You haven't been able to convert. Now you get another one. The coach is going to have to consider deploying different personnel if they don't get it done.
Puck hops onto the bench, and we got a stoppage in play. LaPierre's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Capitals get a hold of the puck in their own end. And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. Handles the pass. Fires it. Makes the save.
Thompson's giving his team an opportunity to stay in the game. One save after another. He has been under siege. I mean, his save percentage says it all. They have to shore up their defense and stop chasing the game.
A chance to clear, still under man. Oh, he comes up with a big stop there. Gets it out of his own end. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. And there's the save. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Sort of side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. St. Louis takes possession after that offensive zone face-off. The Capitals have it now. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. And he gets in front of that one.
Well, it didn't flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on.
Thompson's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
Well, after all sorts of chances, they got another big face-off looming here.
Well, and the goaltender, I mean, he's been standing tall in the net. He's doing everything to keep the opponent at bay, but they've got the offensive zone face-off. They want to strike now while the iron is hot, and they've had the sustained pressure.
Fires it into the offensive zone. The Blues gain control of the puck. Receives the pass. The Blues cross the blue line and are on the attack. Tries to get the puck to Frank. On their heels, trying to clear. And the puck is cleared.
Well, you can see the entire PK unit. Their heads are on the swivel, straight line skating, and they're able to get that puck. And because they're looking and aware, they're able to find the white ice and get it 200 feet down.
At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Holloway's got it against the boards. Takes the puck at the point. Washington's got it in their own zone. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. And that banks off a stick. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Washington's penalty-killing unit delivers in a big way. Both sides back to even strength.
Well, that's just a great sequence of events with that power play unit. The way they were moving the puck, the execution with their passes, and the scoring chances that they did get. Hey, sometimes it doesn't go in, but if they continue that, you got to figure their numbers are going to go up.
Good stop by Binnington. Passes on over to Holloway. Washington's gained possession along the boards. St. Louis takes possession in the neutral zone. Takes the shot. Oh, how did he stop that one? Wow! We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. The Capitals have time to work with, but they need to convert on one of these scoring chances as they are trailing here in the second. The Blues take possession off the faceoff. And he feeds it down to Fowler. The Capitals ready to go on the attack. The Blues gain possession in their own end. Scrum ensues along the boards. The Blues gain possession along the wall. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Passes over to Torchenko. Into the offensive end now. Puts it on net. And not much on that one. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. More than half the frame has been played here. The Blues lead this one 2-0. Finley's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Beauvillier. St. Louis has possession of the puck. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Grabbed along the board by Tucker. Works it across to Beauvillier. Takes the pass. And sends it just out of reach. An easy pass save made by Binnington. The Capitals gain control of the puck against the wall. Can't hang on after that hit. Moves it to Ryu. The Capitals going to work on offense. Here's a shot. And he shuts the door up. And that's off a stick.
Tracking the puck, not one, but two consecutive saves.
Sends it in deep. Chikrin's moving the puck through his own zone. And now it's grabbed by Mayu. Taken along the wall by Sorda. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Here's a shot. Oh, close save and a beauty.
Binnington's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net. Outstanding performance by him on that last one.
Washington's looking looked good offensively to this point, but they continue to trail here in the second. Kuznevich has won the draw here in the defensive zone. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. The Capitals get a hold of the puck in their own end. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Neighbors. Shuts him down. The Blues have it in the offensive end. And play rolls on as he came up with a nice stop there.
Well, he has been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves one after another.
Big time stop there.
Binnington's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
The Blues looking against the half wall. The Capitals get a hold of the puck along the boards. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. St. Louis has it in their own zone. Grabs control of it at the point. Oh, what a save on the play! Whoa!
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save. I always say, to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
More than half the period has expired. St. Louis leads it 2-0. The Blues will go to work here in the offensive zone. Sends the pass over. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Quick shot. Oh, it's a throw. Oh, it goes right up the post.
Washington's been working hard, and they're still in a game here. Yes, they hit the pipe and it went out, but they're still in a game. They have to fight right to the end.
Here's an odd man rush. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. Scoops up the puck now. Tosses it to Berggren. Gets the puck in deep. The Capitals gain possession. The Blues get a hold of it. Moves the puck to Kessel. Moves it to the offensive zone. St. Louis looks to attack. The Capitals gain control of it. Thompson's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
Dubois has found his rhythm in this game and his shot mentality here. He takes this one and he just rips it off the post. That's a tough one. I thought he had it. The goaltender looked like the angle was off, but apparently not.
The Capitals need to find a way to convert on one of these scoring chances as they trail here in period number 2. The Blues win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And a great save! Feeds the puck to Beauvillier. And that's stolen by Holloway. The Capitals will play it from the defensive zone. Quick shot! And there's the save. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Past the midway mark of the frame, 2-0 is where we sit. Thomas has it in their own end. Quick pass to Holloway. The Blues played along the boards. Takes a shot, and that's broken up. The Capitals have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Washington's got the puck against the boards. The Blues have it behind the cage. Oh, and he misfires on that. What a steal in his own end.
I get when you're losing, James, that you want to get something going. You want to spark your team. You have the puck on your stick, but sometimes you can try and do too much, and I think that's a product of that as he loses the puck.
Washington's got it along the wall. Takes the feed at the back end. Glorious stop by the goaltender. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. Finley's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. St. Louis plays it up ahead. The Blues carry it along the wall. Smart heads up, play to neutralize the threat. Dishes it off. The Capitals have it from the corner. Great extension action on his part to poke it away. Picked up along the wall by Suter. Oh, and the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to do this one over. Makes the easy save with the glove. Knocked away. Takes the feed. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. From the point, looks to make something happen. Takes it and looks ahead. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot.
Well, you don't see that very often when you shoot it into your own net trying to clear the puck. That's ugly.
St. Louis is starting to run up the score here. I'm sure at the other end of the ice, they're probably hoping run time here the rest of the way.
You know it. Wouldn't they love that? Because it has been a dominant performance. I mean, look at the number of goals they put up. They've dominated in all areas of the ice. Now it's a matter of coming out in the third and finishing what they've started.
Fires it on net. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Well, he's having a multiple-point game right now because of how dynamic he's been in the offensive zone. I mean, he's been all around the net. When he's got the puck on his stick, he's a shooting threat. But also, when he's off of the puck, he's getting to the right spots at the right time. And this is how you generate offense. And he's been doing it all game long. Ovechkin's the one to lead the comeback here. He's the captain of this team with an offensive zone face-off. No better way to create some momentum than get one on the board.
And they'll start with possession. Takes a shot. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Binnington. Scooped up along the wall by Sandin. The Blues work it through center. Moves it in front. Shot! Oh, what a save by Binnington! Puts around along the half wall. The Capitals have it now. Ovechkin stick handling in his own zone. Washington's got the puck along the wall. Moves it quickly over to scores! What a sign of life here on the ice as they try to get back into it.
Yeah, a little bit of a momentum swing right here, and now they've got to layer it, which means they've got to have that next shift where they attack and have the mindset to drive the net.
Let's see if it's sustainable now.
He's going to get an assist on this play and a lot of fist bumps from his teammates because he had to initiate contact to be able to get this puck. I mean, everything's about recovery and retrieval, but you got to initiate something to even get the puck loose. He does a great job of it, and he winds up getting an assist on the goal.
The Capitals have finally shown a counterattack, and let's see if they can build on this now.
One goal can change the psyche in a game. You can see them pressing as they head into the third period.
Off the draw, he ties up his opponent. Handles the poke. Taken by Broberg. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. Quick feed to Protas. Puck scooped up by Holloway. The Blues have it from their own end. Moves it to the middle. And he'll hang on to it to regroup here for a moment. Easily turned aside by Binnington. Let's get the call. Broberg's off to the sin bin for cross-checking.
And cross-checking is the call here, and that's going to be the pounder special. Anytime you move your hands away from your body and you get your opponent, you know it's going to be called every single time.
Washington's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Their first power play of the game, they've got to be ready to pounce right off the draw. It's all about numbers. They've got to outnumber their opponent here on the PK to find that puck and get it moving on the perimeter to attack the inside.
And the puck leaves the zone. The Capitals scoop it up along the boards. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. The Capitals gain possession along the wall. Here they come up along the wing. Feeds it over. Passes it over. And there it is.
The goaltender, he's going to want this one back, James. I thought that he was set to position. Just the blast of the shot, it hit him. He got a good chunk of it, but it went in. You can see the frustration in the body language.
Washington's got one back here late in period number 2. Now, can they even things up?
They need to get the equalizer, and the best way to do it is stay connected as a 5-player unit. They did real well in that scenario, in that last sequence to get that goal. They'll need to continue where they left off.
St. Louis gains control of the puck. Buchnevich has got it along the wing. Takes a shot. Blocked in front. Scrum along the boards. The Capitals have it against the wall. Takes the feed from the wing. Picks off the pass.
When you're trailing in a game, sometimes you try and do too much. You're overly aggressive, and you try and do a high-risk, high-reward play, and that's exactly what happens here. Unfortunately, it goes the other way.
St. Louis on the attack. Puck grabbed by Van Riemsdyk. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Angles it over to Ferrari. And that's deflected. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. With possession along the wall. Dishes it off. Gets in front of it. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Washington's had their opportunities, but they still trail late in this second period. The Capitals start with the puck in their own end. Approaching the final 60 seconds here in the second. Quick pass to Leonard. Sends it in on the attack. And he's ridden off the puck. And now it's grabbed by Roy. Stones him in front.
I really like the save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Binnington's going to hang on for a whistle. Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Washington's got possession at center. St. Louis gains a hold of it. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Slides it across. Shuts him down. Binnington's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Buchnevich has won the draw inside his own end. And there's the horn bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next. Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
Washington's looking for the equalizer in this final 20 minutes of play, James, and I thought that their first 40 minutes, they were strong. You know, their effort areas were quality. I thought that they had a lot of grit to their game. But now they got to find a way to drive the paint. They got to have an attack mentality as they're trailing by 1.
And the shot dies in the traffic jam. The Capitals get a hold of the puck along the boards. Oh, he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. There's back-to-back saves.
Dubois has been a dominant performer in this game. I love to see his possession numbers post-game. I mean, I think his metrics are going to be outstanding. He had tons of good looks here, James, throughout the game. Finally capitalizes. But I love that his process stayed the same. He worked hard, he got to the spots, and he continued to get the looks.
Washington's had a lot of shots on goal, but they're going to need to finish in order to get back into this one here in the third. The Capitals win the defensive zone faceoff. Here's a short pass to Dubois. From the point, they take control of it. Moves it to Kyrou. Washington's got it now. The Blues take possession in the defensive end. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Taken by Fowler. He carries the puck up along the wing. Washington's got a hold of it against the wall. St. Louis looks to go on the attack. Washington's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. The Blues pick up steam and are on the attack. Right in the low slot. Puck picked up by Ferrari. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Slides it diagonally to Neighbors. The Blues move the puck in the defensive zone. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Puck scooped up by Duhaime. Moves it quickly over to Dubois. And he had the answer on that one. Directs it on over to Suter. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. The Blues pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Feeds it over. Great reach with the poke check by Strome. Tries to feed it over to Ovechkin. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. St. Louis has it in their own zone. The Blues get a hold of the puck in the open ice. And now it's grabbed by Chychrun. Long breakout pass to center. He grabs the puck here at the point. Shot! Oh, a clutch save! There's a shot! There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on.
Thompson's been counted on and relied upon in the big moments of this game to come up with a big save. He almost makes it look easy here, James. You know, sometimes you're not under siege, but you still have to come up huge when the timing is called for. And he does. He comes up big and really gives his team an opportunity.
The Capitals need to start finishing their chances as they trail here in this third period. They win the draw and go on the attack. Binnington's got it, and I think there's a little strategy involved as he opts for the whistle.
Well, yeah, I think he needs a rest, but it's also about game management. Listen, the only reason why they're winning this game is because he has been electric and dynamic between the pipes.
The Blues come up with the defensive zone draw. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. And he rings the post!
The Capitals trying to shrink their deficit, but won't get done there as they wire it off the pipe.
And now he tries to get it across to Drouin. And that sends a few people scrambling for cover on the bench. Lots of time left in this period. The Blues have a little breathing room here, but not much as they lead it 3-2. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. Off the draw, they take possession. Puck grab by Chychrun. Takes it to the net. Kicks it away from the crease. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off.
coaches don't like these kind of penalties, James. You got the lead, you got control of the game, you're playing confident, and now all of a sudden you retrieve back on your heels because you're killing. But this face-off's won, James. They're going to set up in the umbrella. You know that they want to pull the coverage up high, work that puck down low. They'll have someone in front to be able to screen, but they'll also be looking for cross-seam passes to attack the net.
St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Looking for space inside the D zone. The Capitals gain control of the puck against the wall. Washington's got possession here in the offensive zone. Oh, what a save with the glove by Binnington.
That's an incredible save, James. I mean, he's got presence in his crease, and he's also got a great glove hand, and he shows it right there with that save.
Another face-off moving here on this power play. St. Louis has taken possession off the draw on their own end. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Binnington. Shooters lining in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. The Capitals take possession here inside the offensive zone. Turns another aside.
Binnington's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, to position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. You have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. The Blues win the draw. Puck skips into the bench and will get a reset. Buchnevich is recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. The Capitals win the draw and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. So the kid comes up clutch here in the postseason.
Well, he does it, James. Gets his first playoff goal. I mean, it's incredible the confidence that this should give him. I mean, the pressure and the stakes are high, and he delivers. But the entire bench loves this one. I mean, not only does he score the goal, but he wins the battle that allows him to gain possession of this puck. I mean, it is a fight. It is compete level that gets this goal.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Buchnevich's cross tip lands on the puck here at center. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. Washington's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. From his own end, he moves it up ahead. Offside the call, will get a reset. Won the draw at center. Washington's got the puck against the half wall. Taken by Kyrou. The Blues gain the zone. Looks to pass it to Pairings. Pass across to Ovechkin. Slides the puck across to Beauvillier. Intercepted at center by Buchnevich. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Puck picked up by Ferrari. St. Louis has it. Quick feed to Neighbors. The Capitals scoop it up along the boards. Quick pass to Wilson. Gaining steam here on the attack. Takes it in front. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. The Capitals are across the line and into the offensive end. Here's a short pass to Kessel. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. The Blues have it against the wall. Moves it to Drouin. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. Drouin's got it in the offensive zone. now he moves it to McMichael. The Blues take over on possession. Pass to Berggren. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Picked up along the boards by Berggren. And that's intercepted by Wilson. St. Louis has the puck. Handles the pass from the right side. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. And they'll dump it in. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Wilson. Moves it quickly over to McMichael. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. Quick feed to Sandin. That sails over the net. Scrum ensues along the boards. Long lead pass into the neutral zone. Here they are on the attack. Nice stop by Thompson. We're going to face off after the puck stays covered up. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And they take possession here in the offensive zone and time to go on the attack. Protas plays it into the offensive zone. Shot! Oh, that's gotta hurt. What a play. Turns it aside. The Blues gain control of the puck. Quick pass to Thomas. St. Louis has it in the offensive end. Big time stop there.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high danger area.
Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Strome's won it in their own end. Quick pass across to Ovechkin. Puck scooped up by Broberg. Here's a short pass to Parayko. Washington's got it in their own zone. Shakes off the coverage. Looks to get the puck over to Parayko. And that's stolen by Beauvillier. The Blues have it now. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. The Capitals have a hold of it in the defensive zone. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. Through center. Washington's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Moves it to Roy. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Parayko. The Blues have it on the offensive end. Big save. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Won a big draw on their own end. Grabbed along the boards by Chychrun. There's a shot. Oh, he stumps it with a glove. Great reflexes there. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, and it's all tied up. Washington's won the draw. Moves it quickly over to Fowler. And that's a smart heads-up play by Neighbors. The Capitals get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Fired into the offensive zone, allowing for the blue line to change things up. Binnington's got the puck, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Well, and this is a huge play right here, just recognizing the tempo of the game and being able to dictate it. He's done it all night.
And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. Dubois won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Big play inside the defensive zone. Slides the puck over. Shot! And the save! Washington's got a hold of it along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Dubois. Slides the puck over to Holloway. Quick feed to Protas. Toss it up on the play. Taken along the wall by Tucker. Went to tip. Great save by the goaltender. Just real smart positioning on that one.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Picked up along the wall by Protas. St. Louis has possession of it now. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Washington's got control of it now from their own end. The Capitals get a hold of it. Puck picked up in the open ice. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Sends it into the offensive zone. The Capitals will play the puck from behind the net. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Works it across to Roy. And now it's grabbed by Thomas. And just like that, comes up with the puck. Great little flick of the stick. Off a stick. On the attack, they come down the right wing. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Oh, and they can't keep the puck in the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Here's a chance. Big stop right there. St. Louis has possession of the puck in the offensive end. Taken by Protas. Here's an offensive chance. Tipped in front. Scores! The defender put it into his own net.
James, how surprised do you think the goaltender is? He just spins around and tries to clear the puck, and he fires it past the tender.
The Blues jump in front by a one-goal lead and a critical stage in this one, too, here, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, if they want to close this game out, it's all about managing the clock and managing the puck on your stick. You want to make sure you take care of business, which means you got to own the puck and not turn it over in vulnerable spots.
Fires it with the stop.
Binnington's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
The Capitals gain possession in their own end. On the attack along the boards. And the puck departs the zone. Parayko's taking it from his own end. Quick pass to Torchenko. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Came up with a nice save. The Capitals play it along the boards. Strong use of the body. Scooped up along the wall by Ovechkin. And that's just out of reach. Here's a short pass to Strome. Back at the point, they set it up. Grabbed along the boards by Suter. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
Well, hockey is harder and it's heavier in the playoffs, and you got to find a way to get to the middle of the ice, and you got to find ways to win the puck battles. And this right here sends a very clear message that they're ready to play. He just has a huge hit right there to ignite his team.
Washington's failed to convert on scoring opportunities, and lots of them here in this third period. The Capitals take possession off the faceoff. Moves it to Bushnevich. Sends a pass over. The Capitals get a hold of the puck in their own end. And now it's grabbed by Sordo. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Bushnevich. Feeds it on over to Neighbors. Grabs the puck. Taken by Roy. Gets the puck in deep. Picked up along the boards by Fowler. Moves the puck across to Bushnevich. With some open space here in the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to Fowler. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Takes a shot. Big time blocker step by Thompson. Oh, he had it. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. You can see it in the goaltender's body language. He isn't happy with that. He thought he was in good position, square to the puck. Unfortunately, got it, but not all of it.
The Blues are now up by 2 here in the back half of this third period. Man, this is a good position to be in.
It's the best position to be in, and you don't want to give any life to your opponents. You have to make sure that you're pounding pucks, you're on them first. Listen, if you're forechecking, they don't get the puck. Attack.
Here in the back half of this period, the Blues have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Has the puck here off the faceoff. Washington's got a hold of the puck now. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. The Blues have it from their own end. Here they come. Taken along the wall by Holloway. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Here's the chance to clear the puck from his own end. And they get it out. Quick feed to Wilson. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. The Blues gain control of the puck. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Slides it across to Dubois. Moves the puck. Moves the pass in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Washington's got to be frustrated with how things have played out tonight, trailing in this third period. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Tries to get it over to Parayko. Washington's got the puck in the defensive end. And now he angles it across to Duhaime. Puck grab by Broberg. Grabs it in his own end. Oh, and he drops it perfectly in the offensive end. And he takes the feed. Carries it across the line. And that's broken up with a stick in front. And that slides right out to center ice. Puck picked up by Drouin. Quick pass to Parayko. St. Louis has it against the half wall. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. And there's a power play opportunity coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Blues are out to the box. Interference the call.
Well, the game is played at such fast rate that sometimes you want to slow your opponent down, but if you take too much ice, it's going to be an interference call.
The Capitals once again send out their power play unit.
Well, this is a power play that's in rhythm and looking very confident right now, having already scored a goal, and that really generates a pulse, and you can certainly sense it the way they're moving their feet in their pass execution.
And they get the puck out. Here's a short pass to Strome. Puts it on net, and a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
Shooter's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Here's a rip! Blocked shot!
Well, if you want to be on the PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that. Oh, well, that's going to be a call, James. That's definitely a penalty.
Nice zone entry on the left side. Delayed penalty. Goaltenders at the bench. They've got the extra attacker out there. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. Dubois has been given 2 minutes for cross-checking.
That'll always be a call. If you extend your arms in cross-check, you're serving two.
A little 4-on-4 coming up here.
4-on-4 can be pretty confusing when it comes to coverage. You know that your defense have the forwards, but the forwards have to be able to contain the D as well. So it's complete defense out there.
Thompson's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. A critical draw here. Blues win it. Here's a blast! And turns aside the slapper with ease. And the puck's kicked free. Angles it over to Sorda. And he takes the feed. The Blues take possession in the defensive end. Washington's got possession here in the neutral zone. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. The Blues will play it in their own end. Here's a chance. Lead pass ahead. Great save from in tight. Passes it over. Washington's got possession here in the offensive zone. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass.
I get when you're losing, James, that you want to get something going. You want to spark your team. You have the puck on your stick, but sometimes you can try and do too much, and I think that's a product of that as he loses the puck.
Puck scooped up by McMichael. Stones up with the blocker. Kessel's got it in the defensive end. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Good save. Covers it up, we'll get a stoppage in play. The Capitals are running out of time as they trail late in this third period. St. Louis wins the offensive zone draw, and they'll start with the puck. The Capitals have the puck now. From the right side, they gain the zone. Here's a shot. Gobbles the puck up there with the chest. Here in the late goings of the period, the Blues holding down a 5-3 lead in what has been a fun one for hockey fans to watch tonight. Moves it to Fowler. The Blues penalty has expired. They now go to work on the power play. Straight up the middle. Here they come. Some great thievery in the open ice. St. Louis needs a hold of it.
There's been so much offense in this game, James. It's been real entertaining for us and the fans in the building. Listen, I was more of a defensive specialist, so I wouldn't have been up in the attack, but clearly the game's changing. Dubois almost out of the box.
Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. Washington's got it in the offensive zone. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. The Blues power play has expired. Both teams now back at even strength. Washington's looking to break out. Along the half wall with the puck. Sails over the net.
The Capitals must be frustrated with that last miss. You're trailing in the third period. You have to make good on those scoring chances. It's kind of been the story of their game, James.
And he takes the dish. Holloway's got the puck. That's turned aside from the blocker. Fires it. Stuffs him again. Make it 3 in a row. Oh, the poke check. What a read by the goaltender.
Stanley Cup is in the building. It is all polished up and out of the case, and you can see the anticipation as everyone is looking on as the childhood dream comes alive.
A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Kyrou. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. St. Louis plays him along the wing. Puck battle along the boards. St. Louis has possession of the puck. Into the corner of the attacking area. Washington's got it in their own zone.
They're all over the puck here, James. I mean, their opponent, they don't even have time to breathe.
Feeds it down low. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. Oh, and there's a hit on the play. And now it's grabbed by Chipper. And he's got that one. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Washington's offense has struggled Capitals have been the story tonight. Lots of chances, just not a lot of results. The Blues win it in the defensive zone. With some open space at center. Quick shot! And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Moves it quickly over to Holloway. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Leonard's going to play it against the half wall. Takes a shot. Oh, what a save in front.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Washington's got possession of the puck. And a stiff break setup. Washington's got possession at center. And we'll get a face-off after the puck hops into the bench. Getting into the later stages of this period, the Blues lead by a pair. It's 5-3. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Washington's got the puck along the wall. Under a minute to go in the third. Loses his balance on the play. Washington's got a hold of it against the wall. And that's broken up. Peregrine's lugging the puck. A shot at the empty net. And that doesn't go. Takes the feed. Fires into the empty net. The Capitals get a hold of the puck. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Here's a chance. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Binnington. And that one's turned away. Picked up along the wall by Ovechkin. And a great save. Have you met Lord Stanley? Well, you're about to hear as they're about to win the most coveted prize in hockey. And there's the final horn. Stanley Cup champions. The dream has been realized for every single player in that room and on the ice.
Well, it is the best, right, James? I mean, such a difficult trophy to win, and it's a childhood dream, and you can see them all in celebration right now. It's a cumulative effort, especially such a grind to be able to get here. The sacrifices, as you said earlier, blood, sweat, tears. They're here, they're hoisting the cup, a moment they'll never forget.
Here comes the cup and a lot of excited fingertips looking to get their hands on it.
Well, it is the dream, and of course, who is going to hoist it over their head first? That's the question, James.
Can't wait. Well, what an honor it is for him to collect the Stanley Cup. This was more of a leadership group than just one leader here, Cheryl, but it worked.
Well, it certainly did. I mean, they just won the Stanley Cup, James. Listen, you have an identified, established leadership group, and clearly he's the leader of the leaders, and he gets this opportunity. What an honor.